All right, Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you for this day. I'm asking that you would give the Divine Feminines the message that they need for today. Are we going to do just one card? We might need another one. Heavenly Father, give us another message as well for today. Give us another message as well for today. One that can be seamlessly added in with this one. Give us one more message, Heavenly Father. One more. Give us one more message. This is so funny. Okay. So moving on. Moving on. Here we go. All right. I don't know. I'm going to just do this intuitively. I always hate having to try to reach for the book, but sometimes I'm led to, sometimes I'm not. So, as of right now, the cards that came out, High Priestess, Edwina, the High Priestess. I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. I feel that this is representing a lot of the Divine Feminine's energy right now. You know now what your calling is. You're beginning to operate in it heavily. You're looking for it. Some of you guys are literally already operating as such. You may not feel like you are. You may not know what the heck you're doing. But Spirit is already leading and guiding you to operate as a priestess. I consider a priestess as a person who is of service, okay, to mankind and, of course, themselves. First, themselves, but also to others. And I feel like this is really the Divine Feminine's energy heavy right now. Heavy. Okay? You are literally doing what your spirit is telling you you are called to. Like, example, right now, case in point, me doing this reading is part of what I believe I'm supposed to be doing. It's part of the way that I can heal, that I can assist in my own healing and those of the others who are connected to me. Anyway, moving on, the next card that came out, I wasn't going to do one. I don't know what I wanted to do with the Divine Feminine deck, but I knew I didn't want it to be lengthy. So, anywho, moving on, the next card that came out is Hestia, and it says, the goddess of sanctuary. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. And just before I started doing all this Risings readings, I was reminded of the message that I got when I was meditating one day in the tub, where it says, anytime that you need peace, you can always come in here. And it wasn't talking about the tub, and it wasn't talking about the bathroom. It was just a reminder for me, myself, that I can go inside. And I can get what I need. I can be refilled and refueled there. So I just think it's amazing. I think it's amazing right now to get these two cards. We are ministers of the Most High God to me. We are ministers of love in particular. So everything that we are being called in this hour and in this time to do, guys, it is from a place of nothing but love and compassion. First for ourselves and then for others. So you need to be, if you're not operating in love towards yourself first, I believe that this is saying that you need to operate in that energy. You got to take care of you first. And then that means in whatever areas that you believe that you need that the most. For some of us, it's our diet. For others of us, it's exercise. For others of us, it's business. For others of us, it's in how we love. The overall energy says, the goddess of compassion. I recognize suffering in order to release it, and curiosity breeds compassion. Overall, this for me just deals with the fact that we know that we can see, first we can feel within ourselves that we could be hurting, or there are some energies that we don't like about ourselves, but we need to first offer compassion to self, first and foremost. And then we can do the same with other people. But the way that you can find out this information is about asking yourself questions, paying attention to the things that you're doing or not doing, and also doing the same for other people, so that you can be kind to them, forgiving, understanding. And that's a major form of showing love. That's what I've got mostly. Let's see what signs are really in need, most importantly, of this message and this reminder. My husband is home. I can hear him. Hey, babe! And I think I'm only going to try to do three cards. The first three cards that come out is who we're going to say that this is directly for. Though this can apply and resonate with anyone. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys. I'm back. So where was I? I was at the clarifying of which signs at this point can really deal with this reminder, maybe, because I feel like it's a reminder. I really do. I feel like this is a reminder, and it's also the current energy of the divine feminines. The divine feminines. That's what I think. Many of you guys are beginning to walk in your power and your authority, in your calling as to what you've been assigned to do. And it's been as a direct result also of your own compassion, of this energy of Kuan Yin here, recognizing your suffering. Like a lot of you guys are realizing that maybe some addictions that you have, or just some mentalities that you had, where they came from and what was wrong with them, because you were curious about it. You had to start questioning yourself. You had to start asking, like, why am I going through this, or why am I doing this? Why do I act like this? You had to start paying attention, and as a result of that, it's been helping you to have compassion for yourself, forgive yourself, and then start making changes. And that's, to me, High Priestess energy. And also, as a direct result of these types of healings and this compassion for yourself, you're having it for others, but it started with you. It started with you. And this is how come you know what you can do for other people now. You know what powers you have now, what virtues you got, and authority you have now, because you're practicing it on yourself. And for those who have not started in this energy yet, it's about to happen. You're manifesting it as we speak. As we speak. You are realizing that you yourself are the sanctuary. You yourself are the temple. So, yeah, you're going within, which is exactly what remember when I mentioned that that was what the spirit told me before, that I don't have to, whenever I need peace, whenever I need serenity, whenever I need to be refueled or whatever, I can go within myself and just sit there and listen and learn. All right. Let's see what I say. Who else? Oh, didn't I say I was only going to do like 3 cards? I'm gonna stop, y'all. I'm going to stop right here because I went way past 3. Okay, so the first 3 cards that came out were Cancer, Sagittarius, and Gemini, who are already operating in this energy. So that's awesome sauce. And the second batch of 3 that came out were Capricorn, Aquarius, and Virgo. To me, this can of course be your sun sign or whatever, your main sign, or this could be anywhere in your chart. Let me see if what other 3 come out. I'm gonna read them too. All right. If another 3 come, first of all, there we go. Boom. Aries, Pisces, and Libra. So that's that with that. And the last 3, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. But them not on the table, so we ain't gonna say them. There we go. So without further ado, guys, we're gonna say shalom to you all. For those who you guys could be getting ready to come into this energy. I feel like this can be encouragement for you. One of the things that I feel that you need to do is to assess whatever you feel like is an issue for you that is causing your own personal suffering. Instead of just complaining, maybe not saying that you guys are, but I'm just feeling the need to say this. Instead of complaining about it, instead of having a victimized attitude, or instead of having this woe is me or just a negative attitude about it, I would say to me that this is also some form of, this is a direction, you know, look at it. Pay attention to what it is that you feel that you're suffering from, because it's going to teach you something. It's going to teach you something if you allow it to. I feel like these cards are just thick. But anyway, yeah, I feel like if you're not paying attention to your suffering and you're only complaining about it, I would say that this is an oracle to say not to do that. Stop for a moment. Sit with your pain. Sit with it. Really feel it. Really take it in. And ask questions about, where does it stem from? Where is this coming from? When did this happen? How did I get here? And from there, whatever answers and wisdom you receive, I believe it will be able to help you see yourself a little better. It'll help you be able to forgive yourself and offer yourself first the compassion, the understanding, the love that you need. And in doing that, you'll be able to do it to other people. The same exact thing that you did for you, you'll be able to do for somebody else, which is sitting with their pain, analyzing it, really looking at it, and not analyzing for the purpose of trying to say something about a solution, but no, just really sitting with it. And then you can offer them the same compassion and love and forgiveness and everything and understanding that you did for yourself. And that in it of itself is what a high priestess does. That's ministry to me. That's offering love to me. And you can do that inside your sanctuary. So go inside your sanctuary to learn about compassion, so that you can in turn minister compassion to others. That's what I feel like is being said overall with this overall energy. So without further ado, I'm going to say shalom and thank you guys for joining me with these readings. I appreciate you guys who watch. And I just always hope, that they resonate. Leave a comment if it did, guys. Shalom.